The Federal Reserve recently announced that all U.S. institutions must comply with ISO 20022 by 2025. Additionally, one cryptocurrency is poised to take over the space xrp. In order to comply with these new payment requirements, banks are currently panic buying XRP while the clock is ticking. The future of international payments is evolving, and XRP is at the forefront of this change. So if you're still doing nothing, now is the time to pay attention. In the foreseeable future stay put, because we're going to dissect it. Let's begin with the fundamentals. What is ISO 20022 exactly? The present legacy systems used by financial institutions worldwide are expected to be replaced by the International Financial Communication Standard, ISO 20022. SWIFT, the modern messaging system that facilitates the majority of global financial transactions, is likely something you have used if you have ever given or received money abroad. The problem is that SWIFT's communication system is outdated, sluggish, and ineffective. Transaction processing times for cross-border payments can range from 2 to 4 days, and there are significant expenses involved. This is not sustainable in the fast-paced, digitally first world of today. ISO 20022 will alter that. ISO 20022 uses a defined message format to facilitate real-time payments, increase transparency, and increased efficiency. The Federal Reserve has declared that all U.S. financial institutions must implement this new standard by 2025 because it is such a substantial change. The entire financial environment will change as a result of this significant worldwide transformation. This is when the exciting part begins. Ripple has already established itself as a pioneer in this new era, while SWIFT and other financial institutions are rushing to modernize their systems to conform with ISO 20022. The only cryptocurrency that is prepared to meet ISO 20022 standards is Ripple's XRP, which makes it the perfect option for international payment. XRP is used as a bridge currency in the RippleNet network, which was created from the ground up to function with ISO 20022. XRP is designed to manage real-time international payments with reduced fees and full transparency, which is what ISO 20022 requires, according to Ripple's official documentation. Ripple's XRP is prepared for ISO 20022 and is designed to be the currency of the future. This is enormous. Why? Since Ripple is already compliant and international banks and financial institutions will soon need to implement ISO 20022, XRP has a significant edge over other cryptocurrencies and conventional payment methods. With more than 11,000 institutions utilizing the SWIFT network, these banks must make a decision as a result of the ISO 20022 rule. They have two options: either they embrace the new payment system and use XRP as a result, or they run the risk of falling behind and possibly being excluded from the new worldwide payment system. These banks' payment network, SWIFT, has been finding it difficult to adapt to the modifications required by ISO 20022. SWIFT is attempting to tackle issues that have already been resolved by Ripple and XRP. The wall has the writing on it. If these 11,000 SWIFT member banks wish to stay in business in the financial future, they must embrace XRP. Banks that fail to adhere to ISO 20022 may be left behind. Financial institutions are becoming more urgent to purchase XRP and get ready for the shift as 2025 draws near. In the upcoming months, as these institutions rush to join the fray, the demand for XRP will rise sharply. Major players such as JP Morgan have their own strategies in the meanwhile. The problem is that their Onyx subsidiary has been developing blockchain solutions for the financial sector. Ripple's XRP complies with ISO 20022, while Onyx does not. Ripple's XRP has already established itself as the blockchain solution for real-time payments, while JP Morgan's Onyx is attempting to advance in the cross-border payment market. Ripple has a significant competitive advantage because to its technology, which has been validated and certified for conformity with ISO 20022. Blockchain that will drive cross-border payments in the future is more than just a blockchain. Since XRP is already ahead of the curve and Onyx and others are still catching up, it is the clear choice for financial institutions trying to stay competitive and comply with ISO 20022. What impact does this have on XRP's price? Experts are beginning to pay attention, though. According to Chad, an AI-based analytical tool, if just 10% of international banks use Ripple's technology and XRP as their payment method, XRP could reach $500. Consider this, even a tiny portion of the 11,000 institutions that might implement Ripple's ISO 20022 compliance solutions could result in a significant increase in demand for XRP. If it occurs, $500 per XRP is not an unreasonable prediction, and it might be the start. The potential of XRP is being noticed by more than just organizations and specialists. XRP is currently being panicked for by banks. Many financial organizations are scrambling to safeguard their XRP before it becomes scarce as the 2025 deadline draws near. It's not surprising that banks are attempting to accumulate as much XRP as they can given its usefulness as the sole cryptocurrency that complies with ISO 20022. As the deadline draws closer, there may be shortages of XRP due to the growing demand. Now is the perfect moment to get XRP if you have been holding off. Whether they like it or not, institutions are getting ready to embrace XRP as the key to the financial future. XRP is the only cryptocurrency that is prepared for ISO 20022, let's face it. It is the best option for international financial infrastructure and cross-border payments because to its decentralized and real-time settlement system. The banks are rushing to purchase XRP in anticipation of the future financial system since they are aware of this. The price of XRP will soar as more financial institutions use Ripple's technology. XRP will soon overtake all other digital assets as the most important one in the world's financial system. Is the final result, with ISO 20022 compliance becoming required by 2025 with XRP currently ahead of the curve, the company is set for explosive development. As demand rises, XRP's price may skyrocket. Because XRP is the ISO king and the banks are vying for it, if you haven't already, hit the notification bell and subscribe to this channel. Before it's too late, take action. Participate now before XRP becomes widely used. Later, you'll thank us. As always, be optimistic about XRP and thank you for watching. Ripple will be the driving force behind the financial industry's impending future.